Welcome to the Raw SOS Podcast, where two brothers share a laugh and enjoy a few beers.
Raw SOS taking over the scene. Adam and Wes, the ultimate team. They're bringing the heat, bringing the noise, breaking down barriers, making some noise. Unfiltered, uncensored, straight from the heart. These brothers ain't playing and taking it far. From crazy confessions to stories untold. Raw SOS is unmissable. Bold. So come on and join, be part of the crew. Raw SOS is waiting for you. Adam and Wes, they're here to stay tuned in. Turn it up, let's hit play.
Woo!
Yeah, here we are again.
Welcome back to another episode of the Raw SOS Podcast. How you going, Adam?
Yeah, not too bad.
Well, that's the fucking way.
Always say that. Not
Oh.
too bad.
Not too bad. How many bads are you?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a big week. Fucking working away.
Working away?
In the pissing
Away
down rain.
working. It's been raining. It's been fucked.
Oh,
but
mate.
anyway,
Well,
let's-
something for later in the fucking bucket.
let's get wet.
So what have you made here, Wes? What's this shot?
Oh,
This
fuck.
drink, this
I
cocktail.
don't really know. It's
Got a bit
margaritas, mate.
Uh,
Margaritas.
at least you haven't fucking spilled it on the roadcaster this time round.
Yeah, that was a better start to the show. Not really. It was pretty funny spilling on the roadcaster.
Oh, yeah.
That's very nice, isn't it? I'm going to have another sip of that.
Oh, yeah. It's very salty, sweet.
Yeah, I think you got the way more salt in it. All just fell into the
Fucking
cup.
hell.
We should have put a bit of chili in there for spicy
Oh,
margaritas.
yes. Oh, we should bring Mr. Spicy back this episode, eh?
Oh, we'll see how many margaritas we have here. He's a fiend for a margarita. Anyway, I am entering the last week of my 30s, Adam.
Oh, and you've got your glasses. Oh,
And this has fucking happened. You've just ruined my whole surprise.
Oh, you a sexy beast.
I now have reading glasses. I can't see it. I've got pretty good sight, but it's just me like close. This is why I write so big, so I don't need the glasses on. But yeah, just getting used to
Yeah.
that. There's a lot of things to look forward to when you're turning 40. You
Yeah.
know you've done it
Oh,
about
yeah.
17 years
Oh,
ago.
yeah. The naughty, no, wasn't it like the 20s? What was the 20s? A naughty 20? No, dirty 30s, naughty 40s.
Naughty 40s, yeah. But I seen a funny video. We probably put it on our web funnies if we remember, about turning 40. He's like, fucking 40's the new 20. He's like, fuck you. Have you ever been paralyzed just from having a sleep? You can't move in the morning.
Oh,
But yeah, we'll put it into that. But anyway, we got a bit of a wrap up from our fucking escapades a couple of weeks ago. So
oh, yeah. Meat
we didn't
stock.
record last week. We had to have a recovery weekend off, and we all had a bit of life to get.
Yeah,
get
I,
to.
I had to work over the weekend. So, but yeah, like it was, fuck, man, that meat stock, that was hectic.
Meat stock. It was good.
It was
good.
more like a fucking drink stock.
Yeah, it was fucking sausage fest,
Yeah.
but without much meat because, like, that's
Yeah.
one thing I'm going to say. I had a great day. Don't get me
Yeah, it
wrong,
was-
but
yeah.
a few things like we met up with the two piss cans,
And Justin, we hung out with Justin.
yeah,
most
Justin.
of
So
the
we
day.
actually we start from the morning. We
Yeah.
left home at 9:30.
We went to the fucking early opener.
We went to Red Cow in Penrith. Yeah,
That's just tradition for us anyway. If,
And
we're
I
going, if we're going to Olympic Park, that's where we fucking start.
that's where we meet 9:30. I remember all the days going.
Big day out.
big
man.
day outs and shit. But yeah, it was funny because we met up with Justin and I was like, how the fuck did we become mates with a dude that's just as much of a fucking pisshead as we both are?
Oh, well, it worked out well, eh?
Nah, it was a mad day. We were just laughing. Even the train ride in there, we were just
Oh,
fucking,
fucking hell. So,
some of the stories that were coming out there.
yeah, Wes goes, oh, look, we've got like this price in everything's like the cost of living, and the only thing that hasn't gone down, hasn't changed in price is the alarm bell on the fucking train.
Yeah, the emergency stop button. It's still only $20. I was funny because I said, that's still $20 in the cost of living crisis.
Yeah,
we can
well,
still...
at the end of the fucking meat stock, there was a bunch of coppers on.
Yeah,
the,
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We've got to go
No,
through.
but I was just going to say was that
Yeah.
that where I said I was going to we had a laugh with those guys, and we showed them. Wes showed them.
Yeah, I said to the coppers, do you reckon that should go up a bit? You know, $20 for pressing the emergency fucking button
fire
on,
alarm.
on the train.
We had the coppers in stitches. Man.
yeah, anyway, don't do that. But we've got if you're all our Patreon subscribers, we've got another one. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yes, we're going. We've doubled.
Yes.
doubled in size.
Slowly, we got 3 now.
So check us out on Patreon. how do they get to there? Patreon.com
Yeah,
/ the Raw SOS
This
podcast.
podcast,
Pretty
yeah.
fucking straightforward. And
Yeah,
the
you
same as our Gmail too. So if you just send us a voice memo, we're going to get SpeakPipe sorted out. We should
Yeah.
there should be a link coming up on our Instagram soon for SpeakPipe. You just get on there and
Yeah, it's just
Tell us the
easier.
story.
But yeah, well, send us a message. You can send us a message on Facebook through the Raw SOS Podcast, or you can send it through Instagram, that kind
Yes.
of thing as well. So, but yeah, if you want to get technical, then you can do that SpeakPipe thing, and you can
it's
do
not technical. You just hit the link.
yeah,
Just
well,
don't hit the wrong link to the sponsors of someone else's podcast.
Yeah, no, I've done that before.
Yeah. But
Um,
anyway, yeah. So we've digressed already. We're talking
Yeah.
about meat stock.
Yeah,
So-
mate. So, well, it was my first experience there, and I was like walking in. It was kind of like, it smelt like what a Viking village would smell like. You
Oh,
know?
it's not way better than that. Yeah,
No.
it's like you're just walking in and there's just like all these smokers, like massive big things, like they're like semi-trailer sized smokers, and they're just meat galore. There's fucking whole fucking. Remember that we seen the alligators, the
Yeah, when we
crocodile.
walked in there, like, but by the time we got in there, we were fucking half cut already.
Yeah, we had 3 schooners at the pub, and then we
And then we-
stopped. Had another 2 at the other pub.
And then we went to what was that pub? Was that Stratfield?
Yeah, Stratfield pub. Yeah,
And I met up with a bunch of punks there. One fella had a Pennywise shirt on,
yeah.
and I was just like, I'd done that Jim's Punk Rock gig the week before, and showed him. He's like, oh, that's fucking awesome. And I was like, yeah, oh, cool, man. Down became mates with them on Facey and that, and they're from the south, down at Wollongong.
Do you
And
remember their names?
no, I'd have to, yeah, no, because anyway, it was really funny because after we had a yarn, they said they'd been having the whole weekend at the Meat Stock Festival, so they said, oh, we'll probably bump into you somewhere, and then we were out the front with the band 1920 playing, and there they were.
Yeah, we did bump into them again.
Yeah.
But when we walked in there, there's all the smokers and there's all these different businesses and they're selling all their meats. But the lines for the meat, bro,
Oh, it was insane.
it was like, and we got there at what, 11:30 or 12
yeah,
o'clock?
it was
Probably
early,
12
It
o'clock.
was early. We got there because we,
I think it's probably about 12 o'clock by the time we
Yeah.
actually got in there. Traffic
Yeah.
was fucked getting in
yeah,
there.
because that's right. We got the Uber in
Yeah.
from Stratford.
Yeah, and then I thought, oh, we met up with Major and Langham and that, and had a yarn with them, and then we said, oh, we'll go and get some food. And I lined up for about half an hour, and you and Justin went off. You went and got beers, and Justin
Yeah.
got beers. We both went to the toilet, and I was just standing in line. Anyway, fucking waited half an hour, and then they go, it's once I've ordered my food, it was another 45-minute wait after
Yeah.
that.
But it was
So-
pretty nice though. It was like a Kransky's and
Yeah,
was a
it was
mix
like a
of-
$60 box. I thought it was pretty small.
yeah.
Like they had 3 bits of, but I just chopped it all up. We just shared it. We were
It
more
wasn't
into-
enough food though. It was just smashing beers. Down.
Yeah, I know,
So
but I was
fuck.
like full because I was already had 7 or 8 fucking beers. No, probably
Yeah.
10 beers into me by that stage.
Yeah. No, that was the thing. It's like we didn't want to line up for any more because you
Yeah.
spend half the day lining up in one
Yeah, I'll
place.
tell you-
It was overpriced as
I'll
well.
tell you, the bloke in front of me in the queue, there's these meat lollipops, right? They big stick and they just swirl this. I think it's like a sausage or some sort of meat.
Yeah, like
They
a
swirl it
Kransky or something.
maybe pork or something. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. They lined up for 45 minutes and they were like six or 7 from the front, and they said, "Sorry, we're sold out."
Far out.
And that was at 10:30 in the morning.
That's hectic.
Yeah, I'm like, fucking hell. But yeah, $60 that box of meat. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
Nah.
Well, we all chipped in. It was only worth $20, but it really
nah.
wasn't worth.
I
that
could have,
much.
if I wasn't drinking, I probably could have eat that to myself. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't that much, but it was enough just to keep us going.
Yeah, but that was like by the end of the day, that's why we got pretty munted because there was
No,
nothing.
we got pretty money because we drank 9,000 beers.
yeah, and we
at
didn't
$11 each.
and we didn't eat a fucking thing after that.
Mm.
I was fucked by the end of it.
Yeah, we ended up getting the train. We lost Justin.
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know where he went. We're standing there and waiting for ages. I'm trying to ring him, and then we went and sat down. And we started talking to other people, and we sort of moved away from where we were. And apparently, he messaged me. He goes, "Oh, he remembers eating brisket, throwing up at the fucking one of the tables, fucking falling asleep."
that sounds like a normal night for me.
Yeah, so I was like, "Well, shout out Justin. Give us a fucking a call in and let us know what actually happened." Cause,
yeah,
yeah, we haven't seen you since. But
yeah.
no, it was a
I
mad day.
spoke to him that night. He got to lift back with his folks. They came.
Yeah.
And, I think he's got some fancy old sports car or something.
Oh yeah, he goes, "Oh, fucking Dad's picked me up in the Mustang." I said,
Yeah,
fuck,
fuck
he was
yeah.
fucking blind. But yeah, we got to meet the only fucking Knuckles,
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Brett Hanley, and you fucking chewing on ice again while we're on a podcast.
That's all right.
smoking it. Yeah, smoking ice.
Yeah, well,
That's all right. ASMR. But yeah, we've got to meet Knuckles. He was pretty funny. Gave him one of our fucking cheap Temu hats, and he sort of like he didn't really want to say I can't accept it, but he just sort of went sort of handed it to someone else, and then I think Langham fucking grabbed it, just launched it into the crowd. You fucker.
Yeah, but when we first went to that hat stall, I got a video live on Instagram. I said, "Oh, these hats are cool, but this one's better."
Yeah, the Temu one. She wasn't whoever works for at the country trucker cap.
Didn't seem too impressed.
No, she was like, ooh. I said that to Knuckles, and he goes, "Oh, well, she's just doing her fucking job." I said, "Yeah, I know, protecting your brand, mate." But no, he's a funny dude.
It was funny. I told him about the band name Jim's Punk Rock. He pissed himself laughing. He's like, "That's fucking awesome." So yeah, thanks for throwing a like on our punk page, so we might get up to Queensland.
You could have told him about the podcast, you can't.
I did. Well, we had it on our
Yeah,
hats.
I know. But you could have said, "I like the podcast too."
I know. I tried to. We had to sign in.
No, they did. I tagged them in the photo with him, and the country trucker caps liked our Instagram page.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
But no, it was all in all, it was a good day. But
Yeah.
it was fucking.
I'd tell
expensive.
you what, Wes, though, the train trip home was fucking wild. It was like,
That was
We're
wild.
like we're in the fucking Wild West.
Wasn't it?
It was the Wild West.
So there was a DJ. Do you remember the DJ that was on? Oh, I can't remember.
There was a band they called themselves. I don't know. They weren't the Fundamentals.
No, I'm talking about we're out at meet stop.
Oh,
We're on the
yeah,
train the
they
way
weren't. I
home.
don't think that was them. They had
They're
the same name.
fundamental something in the
Yeah,
fundamentals. I don't
yeah,
know.
was it?
But
Yeah.
1920 were awesome.
Yeah.
If anyone can get out and see 1920,
Yeah,
I
fuck
think they've
yeah.
just finished their tour. But
They're awesome. Double bass, 3-piece. Fucking. I threw a hat to them.
yeah,
And Kane picked the hat up and he took it. And
Yeah, we
Kane.
sort of-
So if you listen to the podcast, next time you do a show, give us a shout out.
yeah, wear the hat. His
Yeah,
hair's too good, mate.
Yeah, no,
He's
he
not going to
reckons-
put the hat on. He's got the
No.
big mullet thing going on there. But no, 1920 were awesome. Anyway, yeah, we were looking for Justin for a while, just talking to people on the way out, trying to find where Justin was. Anyway, we get on the train, and we just got on the first train that pulled up, and we went, fuck, it's gone the wrong way. So we ended up back at Strathfield. We're like, oh, fuck. So then we've got to change at Strathfield. Instead of going to Lidcombe, we were on the wrong fucking platform. We had to wait. Anyway, we got on the all stations train. It turned up. Fuck. The
Fuck,
amount
there
of
was
Oh
some-
no, sorry. Before that, we're on the other train from Olympic Park to Strathfield, and the DJ had just finished. There was some DJ. I don't know, maybe Fish or some fucking big DJ. I don't know. Not in that scene. But there was all these young teeny boppers, and we're fucking going, listen to the Raw SOS podcast, and they're going SOS. I'm going SOS. They're all fucking.
I was fucked by that stage. I hardly
really
remember the
that.
fucking train
Anyway,
trip
I
back.
had the GoPro going out, and there's these two young, sort of Mediterranean looking lads. Anyway, they were just pretending to box on, and I went over there. Oh, hit him, and I hold the camera, and he says, I said, "Fuck off, mate. Get the camera out of my face." And I'm like, "Sorry, mate. I thought you were just mucking around. I was having a bit of a laugh." And I said, "Put it down." He was, "What the fucking no, fuck?" I said, fucking just having a bit of a laugh, mate. Relax, and I can actually feel
And the
it.
other chicks are going, yeah, fucking nerd. I
Oh,
remember
they're
them.
all fucking going off. I was like, oh.
I said, where's he going to start a riot here, man?
Get off
Fuck,
that
no,
train.
I think they got off. Before we did or something, and then we got off for the next train. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get out of that one. And then as soon as we sat down on the next train, this fucking proper crackhead, man, straight into I'm just sitting down there, minding my own business, and he's just like steaming. You can just see him fucking getting into it. Like he's walking across the fucking platform. He's like, fucking, and he's just like, walks straight in, looks me dead in the eye, he goes, "You want to go, cunt?" I said, "Nah, bro, it's all right, eh? I'm fine. I'm just sitting there," and he's just fucking up through the guts of the train. He just fucking kept going. He was fucking on a mission, that cunt.
Oh, yeah, it was fucked up. And so then we decided to get off the train there, and we
got
got
off
back.
at Para, didn't we?
No, we got off at another station, went backwards, and I think again.
Nah, we got off at Parramatta.
Yeah.
And then I
that's
said,
right.
"Oh, fuck, let's just get an Uber from here. This is getting too wild."
Yeah.
And then I looked at the thing. I said, "Oh, there's a mountains train." I said, "Oh, sweet." So
Yeah.
mountains trains it's like a proper express to back to
Yeah,
Penrith.
you're not stopping in Junkieville.
Yeah, and then we're fucking hammered day, and like we're
Mohammed.
Muhammad, we're Muhammad, but
Not just that too. We're walking around all day and stuff, you know. And it wasn't hot, but it just takes it out. Festival kind of energy takes. Yeah, you go walk from here to here to here and there, and then jumping around like
Oh, we're
lunatics.
fucking lying down in the shade for about fucking 3 hours. But yeah, no, it was good. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I'd do it again, to be honest.
No. If I got a free ticket, I would.
Yeah,
Free piss.
I did.
$11 a can, bro.
I know it's a joke, the price, but for the beers and stuff. But it reminded me walking in there. I was like, fuck. I remember they started jogging my memory on the big day out fucking times and shit, and then like we walked past the section with a lily pad. Remember how crazy that shit was?
The lily pad. Just get up there and get naked. That's basically what it was. Eh?
They had naked fucking Twister in there and shit. It was fucking. That was if anyone went out to the big day out, man, I fuck. There was some funny times there. I remember. Like what you're saying, Justin passed out under a table. So I passed out in a garden there in the afternoon.
You did that a few times, a few years in a row.
Ended up in under a sprinkler.
That's what happens when you start at 8 o'clock in the morning at the Red Cow. I remember one year I was throwing up in the bin at the Red Cow before I even got on the train.
Remember the train trips to the big day out?
Oh, they were wild, man.
It was like 20 or 30 of us are just taking over the whole carriage.
More beer.
Oh, fuck. Bring the big day out back. Fuck,
yeah, bring it back.
We need at least home bake, or that we used to call home bake, brain bake.
Brain bake. Home bake was good.
Because I think what I liked about home bake was it was all Aussie bands and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a part of the Australian music industry. Like, so, and I think that's great. Like, that's what we need. Some more festivals that just support the Australian music scene, and it needs it more than ever these days.
Yeah. All right. Just the last bit on that train ride on the way home, we ended up standing up and walking. We've seen these coppers, and they were just standing there talking. We were chatting for fucking ages.
We had
They were laughing. There's a young copper there. There was a sergeant, like one of the elder blokes. Like he was like, no, he wasn't into it.
Yeah.
And there was a female copper, and then this other dude. And we just fucking had them in stitches. We're blind, and they go, "Oh look, we love it when people go out and have fun and fucking do this." And we're just being ourselves and we're making them laugh. And then I think one of them follows our fucking Instagram page now.
Shout out,
shout out to the finest in the New South Wales police force. Anyway, another shout out. So that's meat stock done, but we have had absolute fucking torrential rain in New South Wales.
Oh, it's been insane. Like even in the mountains, it was like nothing compared to what's happened up north. But fuck, this.
So there's.
It wouldn't stop. It just kept coming down.
Yeah, well, they had that for like 4 days, 5 days, and then shout out. We got friends. I got friends and we got family up there as well in Taree and Port Macquarie, and hope he's doing all right. Shout out if he's need a hand. Well, I don't know if we can get up there, but fucking.
We'll get a boat.
We'll get a boat. Yeah. If we can do anything to help out,
but you
let us
sold
know.
your boat, so can't really take the boat.
No, I wouldn't drive it through floodwaters anyway. Fuck that. You're an idiot if you do. Like people driving through floodwaters all the fucking
What about
time.
I've seen something on the news? These cows have been washed up on the beach, still alive, and they're just walking
mate,
out.
Australia's just copping it. That happened out in North Queensland, way out like Western Queensland and stuff. They were just went through this massive floods where they've lost millions of livestock and all this shit. It's absolute fucked.
Yeah, but these cows they've been washed miles down the water down the river, and they come out. They've actually swum out and they're walking on the beach. They're still alive.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Pre-salted.
Fuck. But like,
that's fucked.
Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a big recovery on this one because they reckon it's a 1 in 500 year flood.
Yeah, but
because they haven't had it's broken record since 1927.
Well, that's not 500 years ago.
No, but 1927. That's the record of the band.
That's a good show.
The band.
1927 was that.
There's a band
Yellowstone.
There's a band called 1927. There's a band called 1920 as well.
Was
it's getting fucking confusing now.
About 1919, 1969.
No, but since before records were kept and stuff, but they just saying that the way that water was coming down and like these areas haven't flooded in fucking ever since that. Before, like the way they have.
How do they know?
Who knows? I don't know. Maybe look at science and they might dig in the soil and see when the last sediment was left down there. But the thing is that
I do that in my undies. Just check the sediment.
The thing is that area hasn't had a flood like that in our time, and that's what they're saying.
Yeah, but I'm not 500 years old.
Yeah, but that hasn't had the flood that size.
Yeah,
They've had smaller floods, but
I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is, how the fuck do they know that it's 1 in a 500-year flood? I'm sure we've had floods up there, fucking 10 years ago. We had 6 floods this fucking last year.
Oh no, they just I think they go off statistics and stuff. So.
Yeah, but the statistics aren't 500 years old. That's all I'm fucking saying. But anyway, fuck that. Chuck that in the fucking bucket.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Raw SOS Podcast, where two brothers share a laugh and enjoy a few beers.
No more stress, no more pain. Toss it all out, let it drain. Life's too short for the kind of stray. So chuck it in the fucking bucket. Let's start again. Let's start again.
Oh, fuck. Fucking mosquito just flew straight into my eyeball.
We'll put that in the fucking bucket. I'll tell you what I want to put in the fucking
Well, I had my
bucket.
glasses on, it'll been all right.
I want to tell you what I want to put in the fucking bucket is these fucking baby videos.
Welcome to the Raw SOS Podcast, where two brothers share a laugh and enjoy a few beers.
That's the weirdest fucking thing I've seen. It's two two babies talking shit. Anyway, check it out on a Patreon. It'll probably be on fucking Instagram.
It'll be on Instagram tonight.
Yeah, but we're trying to do that baby thing. But
We've been trying, yeah, like I've gone through all the fucking AI things and all the shit. I spent hours on it last night and I found this and I didn't fucking do it properly. But
no,
anyway.
they were both saying the same thing at the same time.
Oh, it was like that
Sure,
fucking...
brothers.
No, but it's like that fucking thing we did with Justin's house.
The two twins.
The two twins, yeah. The twin sisters.
Twin sisters. I'm trying to. You can't copy me.
You can't copy me.
No, you're supposed to say it at the same time.
You're supposed to say
Say
it at the same time. Let's have a listen one more time.
Welcome to the Raw SOS Podcast, where two brothers share a laugh and enjoy a few beers.
Enjoy a few beers.
Look how serious I look, man.
No, he's like, fucking, I think he just shit himself.
You look pretty fat.
I'm a fat baby. My head was 10 times bigger than that when I was a baby.
Yeah. And AI still can't get shit right. It can't even spell the fucking hat right. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
But
is that where you're chucking the fucking bucket?
yeah. Fuck AI.
They're going to take over the world. I'm going to put my barbecue into the fucking fire bucket. I fucking cooked. So because we had a weekend off last week and we weren't recording, didn't have anything to do. Adam was working, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to stay home. I've been working away, so it was good just to stay home. Come in and get the lawns done on Thursday. Fucking, it was unreal just to be at home.
So you got the lawns done before it pissed down.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and now I've got now I've got to get a hovercraft.
Welcome to the jungle.
A hovercraft to fucking get through the swamp. But yeah, so I went out Saturday. Saturday went out to the butcher's and got a lamb shoulder, proper lamb shoulder. And I was like, fuck yeah, big piece of lamb. I was going to do like Greek style souvlakis on the smoker and stuff. It was mad. Worked out really well. The lamb just fell apart. I was so stoked. And then the next day I get up, I've got this shin, like a beef shin. I'm going to do Thor's hammer. So I haven't got a real good sense of smell. And I've opened this up to Cryovac, and it was fucking off, eh?
Oh, no, that's fucked.
I was spewing. But anyway, I won't say where I got it from, but I'm heading back there tomorrow. Fucking uppercuts. No, yeah, so that ruined me plans, because that was me Sunday. I was like, fuck it.
You didn't ruin your plans because you sent I got a creamy fucking pint.
Yeah, well, so that's what I was going to do with the Thor's hammer. So it's like you trim the bone and it just falls, by the time it just falls apart. And I was going to do beef and Guinness stew and then put all the shredded beef into that. So we're doing a smoky fucking creamy fucking pint of stew.
You know?
Yeah. But so I got the Guinness and had everything fucking prepared, and then the fucking meat was off. So I had these scotchies in the freezer, so I defrosted them. Anyway, fucking get to fucking dinner time. I turn the barbecue on. I'm like, because you've got to turn it on a bit hotter to cook cooking steaks, which I'll show you one day, Adam, because you keep fucking them up. But anyway, so I was searing these steaks off. I sort of had them a bit too low, and I cranked it up. I fucked off and went and done something else. I come back, and there's fucking flames because all the fat from the lamb had dripped into the bottom of the barbecue.
That's the thing with the lamb. It's so fatty, man.
Yeah, but it's so fucking good. So fucking, I love a big fat lamb.
So does that
sponsor us, but fat
no. So does that Talk Australians the video.
Yeah, we eat a trailer of lamb a week. Yeah. But and then it's just on fire. And I'm like, fuck. So I still had my wine glass. I'm drinking a red wine. Still had my wine glass sitting on the fucking barbecue, and I didn't move that. That smashed. Fucking went it right.
So who was cooked? You or the fucking
me? That's what fucking Major said. Who was cooked? Me or the fucking barbecue? I was pretty cooked, but yeah. And then I'm like, how do I get it? So I pulled the corn out because I could grab to that, and the steaks are at the back. And had these little lamb kofters. They were fucked. And I pulled the steaks off. And I'm like, fuck. And then I dropped them on the ground. Like, oh, they're fucked anyway. They were pretty. They weren't overcooked, but they just had this fucking burnt paint, fucking plastic flavor on them, which is probably not a good flavor for steak.
No, definitely fucking.
I did eat some of it. And I was like, nah, it wasn't that good. But and then I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna put this out? Because I couldn't lift the lid because it was just getting bigger and bigger. I just started hosing the outside of the barbecue to cool that down, and then I'm like, fuck it, just sit it in there. I know you're not supposed to put it on a fat fire, but it worked. It went out.
Eventually.
Yeah, it went out. And then I was like, fucking hell. And it was just this fucking big cloud of black smoke. So that was me cooking on Sunday night.
Reminds me of the time you got the fucking 40-gallon drum and fucking...
The EPA's not listening. No, we used to get a 44-gallon drum. Was it 44 or 40-gallon? Anyway, the fucking big blue drums, right? Cut the lid off it. As I was cutting the lid off it, with me... The angle grinder, the fucking angle grinder chunk went straight in my eye. I forgot to
put that in the fucking bucket.
Chuck that in the fucking bucket. Anyway, this used to have had a bit of glue in it. And the glue's not that toxic. It's just a bit of clag. No,
yeah.
Fucking wasn't.
Oh, yeah. That shit was...
Got it home and then lit this fucking thing.
I think it was for your birthday, too.
Yeah.
And you lit it in broad daylight. And it was fucking like
black
thick as smoke, man. I'm surprised the fire brigade didn't get called, man, because it looked like the fucking house was on fire, man. They closed all the fucking doors and windows and stuff because that shit was fucking, that wasn't going out until it burnt.
It was toxic, man.
But it's still, after you put a hole in the ozone layer, it was still pretty good to use.
Yeah, it lasted a while, and then I just went and got another one.
And done the same thing.
But yeah, it was a little bit of glue in it. So don't burn glue, don't smoke glue, and don't eat it.
Yeah, no, that's
you can eat clag.
Yeah, fuck.
Clag glue's all right.
I remember like in primary school, I used to eat the clag and the Perkins paste and shit.
Yeah, so don't burn your barbecue down and don't burn glue.
Yeah, all right, well...
You can if you want. I don't give a fuck, to be honest.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put in the fucking bucket. I need to have a piss.
Already?
Yeah, I'm fucking busting.
You're like a 90-year-old on fucking heat. So another thing I'm going to chuck in the fucker bucket is this. I was listening to Joe Rogan Josh the other day. Oh, today actually. And there's this Chinese drone, man. And it's fucking scary as fuck. It's a drone mothership. I sent it to you on Instagram. Just play that little video.
Yeah, I'll just have to searching it up here.
Yeah, so the drone, that's a big plane.
On that?
Yeah. It's on that, the Raw SOS podcast one.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well,
yeah, so it's a big, it's a big fucking plane with all these smaller planes inside it that's unmanned. It's fucking next level.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just move it across over to the other screen so you can see it.
Put on the back one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just next level. This is scary as fuck.
Yeah, this shit's gonna like fucking.
But this is an animated.
I don't know if anyone out there, most people would have seen the series Black Mirror on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, because it's
I haven't seen it.
You should watch it, man, because it's kind of like the modern day. Back in the day when I was growing up, there was a series called The Twilight Zone, and they're all kind of interconnected, and there's in the story. But with every episode of Black Mirror, it's all about technology that's not too far away. And they had this one on Black Mirror with these fucking robot dogs and shit, and they've actually got them now.
Yeah, fuck.
And they were like, these robot dogs went fucking rogue and started just taking people out. And it's fucking. Yeah, right. You got to watch that, man. It's fucking great.
Anyway, that's a Black Mirror review. Anyway, this is this fucking thing. Check it out.
The Chinese People's Liberation Army has just unveiled its terrifying new drone mothership, dubbed the Zhu or Nine Heavens. It is capable of carrying and launching up to 100 smaller drones in a single swarm,
It's like fucking Star
potentially
Wars shit.
overwhelming enemy air defenses and redefining modern warfare. This comes amid heightened tensions between China and Taiwan and serves as the latest example of China's rapidly advancing military capabilities. So how does this drone work? And why should you be concerned? Let's delve into the details. The development of the Zhu represents a significant step forward in China's military modernization efforts. Codenamed Project 001, this top-secret initiative has been in the works since 2018. Finally, after 5 years of intense research and development, the mothership is almost ready for its first-ever test flight. According to reports, the unmanned aerial vehicle is jet-powered and boasts an impressive range and high-altitude capabilities, allowing it to soar deep into enemy airspace undetected. But its most remarkable feature is the ability to deploy up to 100 small drones, each weighing approximately 100 kilograms. These mini drones can be released from various points along the fuselage of the mothership, enabling precise and coordinated attacks. While specific details about the Zhu design remain classified, experts believe it resembles a classic flying V formation commonly used by fighter jets. The smaller drones would emerge from the sides of the mothership, mimicking a large flock of birds and confusing enemy radar systems. Once deployed, these mini drones can carry out various missions such as jamming enemy radars, conducting surveillance, or directly engaging targets. By launching a massive swarm, China can effectively overwhelm enemy air defenses, which are typically designed to intercept a limited number of incoming threats. The sheer volume of these mini drones makes it nearly impossible for traditional missile defense systems to handle, creating an unprecedented challenge for air defense systems worldwide. But the impact of the Zhu goes beyond its technical capabilities. It also represents a significant shift in China's military strategy. By developing this advanced drone technology, China aims to achieve several strategic objectives. First and foremost, it seeks to enhance its capabilities in the South China Sea, where tensions with neighboring countries have escalated in recent years. The Zhu ability to deploy multiple drones simultaneously allows China to monitor and control a vast area.
That is
Stop that there. But that's fucking hectic, man.
that shit. Like they're basically these drones. They can just turn. Look, they've already got the drones that have got the bombs attached to them anyway.
Yeah.
You know, like,
But this one plane can carry hundreds of these little
they
fucking.
just drop them out as they go. Imagine they get a bunch, and these are unmanned planes as well.
Yeah,
And I
that's
was
hectic.
saying before, that we studied, like when I was doing at uni, it was like about these unmanned drones and don't make them capable, don't attach AI to them because AI can't work out whether is that an enemy or is that a civilian.
It can't determine.
Yeah, it'll go. Even though it's programmed to say, okay, we know that's an enemy. What about if it goes rogue and fucking?
Yeah, that's next level shit. But
and that's where it's going. Like it's
that one thing that they're building now is fucking crazy. That is absolute nuts. And
World War III will be like. It'll be robots fighting each other, and
yeah, but don't they already have that? It used to be on Fox 8 or something. Robot Wars. Just get that fucking the chainsaw thing. Yeah, chuck that in the fucking
Be
bucket.
like the Terminator kind of shit that's going on. But you know, if China's developed this shit, what other secret stuff is like fucking America and Russia and fucking made? You know what I mean?
Well, it's not that secret. It's on fucking YouTube. So.
That's there's a lot of it's not concepts.
Oh, it was
and stuff
animation, but that's actually there was a clip in there of the actual thing.
But yeah, if that's what China's doing, imagine what the other world powers have got. They don't fucking let out.
Yeah,
you know, like the internet itself started from the fucking the Pentagon. They started sharing. That's how the World Wide Web started, because they were sharing computers. It started around there, and then it just went fucking.
Wasn't it an Aussie invented Wi-Fi?
Yeah, but not the internet. The internet itself was military. It was all computers sharing, and then the CSIRO in Australia invented the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah.
See, Aussies aren't as dumb as we fucking look. But what was his name? The president who, I just know him, the president who had sex with that woman.
Oh, Clinton.
Bill Clinton. He allowed us to use GPS because the GPS was already out there.
Yeah, that was also military as well.
Yeah,
So
it's-
anything that the like major technologies and stuff that come out has already been developed by the military, and then eventually once they've used it up or they've secured it enough, then they can release it to the public. So
I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah,
I
she
remember,
fucking did.
I remember when I was in the cadets, in the army cadets, and we were out in the bush, and we're talking about these GPS that the real army has and all that kind of stuff. And that was, we didn't have mobile phones back then. That phones were their phones were big bricks.
Back in the 30s.
But there was no, like, now we just rely on our phones for everything.
Yeah, that's it.
Fucking crazy with the
They're a fucking ball and chain, to be honest.
yeah.
Like, it's just the addiction of it, just fucking scrolling all the time, just fucking losing. Fucking.
Yeah, but we want you to keep you addicted. That's why we keep putting out podcasts, right?
Don't
Put us in the fucking bucket.
I know. I remember when we first, the first episode where we had the actual Patreon going, one of your things was subscription fatigue, and then you wanted everyone to sign up to a subscription. Oxymoron or just plain moron?
No, but some subscriptions that you need to, like one of the ones that pisses me off.
Pornhub.
Oh no, I haven't signed up to that. That's free. Fucking
OnlyFans. No.
no, the Apple. Stop chewing ice, Wes.
No, I had to choke. I was going to fucking choke on it.
I'm gonna swallow it. Yeah. What was I saying? The Apple iCloud storage. That fucking shits me.
Oh,
$15 a month so they can hold your photos and fucking in their data thing. But like, then the step down from there, you can only store like 50 gig of data. 50, yeah.
yeah.
And you get 2 terabyte for $15 a month, and then it drops down to 50 gig. And they don't make our phones deliberately store all the shit that they could because they want to fucking take. They're making the money out of it.
Yeah, well, the phone, like if you get like a 1 terabyte phone, it's going to cost you fucking $5,000. That's why they make them so expensive.
But
So
in
they can
England,
say, no, we'll put it on the fucking on the cloud.
that was nice. I like that drink. That was fucking good.
There's no more left. We've got no more mix. We can have the tequila and the triple sec, but there's nothing to mix it with.
What was the one you used to make? You made a couple of interesting ones over there. Oh, the Harvey Warbanger.
Harvey Wallbang, a bit of orange juice.
Yeah.
That's tequila. It's all pretty much tequila based.
No, the other one was that Long Island iced tea.
Long Island iced teas. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that was like fucking rocket fuel. That one.
That's good. It's got like 5 different shots in it.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was saying with the digressing there, but what I was saying with the Apple subscription, what I was reading is England have done a class action on them because they're saying they're charging way too much. And
Fuck, about time the pommies do something.
just quote me if I'm
Fucking
wrong, but I
useless.
did see something.
Nah, we love the poms. We love the pommies. But anyway,
God save the Queen or King.
or the king, or fucking, I don't know. But anyway, next weekend is my 40th, as I mentioned a bit earlier, and we have got a weekend of debauchery lined up. So I don't know if there will be a podcast next week. There might be from a hospital bed. But we might try and do one next week in the middle of it all.
I
But,
reckon we do one the day after Wes's 40th, and I'll hire him a fatagram.
Fatagram. Yeah, right. Fuck. Yeah, no, I've had a few of them in my time. Free, don't have to hire them. Just go down to the fucking Kings at Hotel. But yeah, turning 40. So I'm doing just
I didn't say crackergram.
a small thing on my actual birthday. But on the 31st, we'll be at the Overlander. The Hype Boys are playing, so I'm looking forward to that because they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Overcharger on the Saturday. Yeah, 31st, we'll be there. We'll be there. Be there or be square. And hopefully we'll get this episode out before then. So that's
we'll
not
have
a
this
useless-
episode out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. No,
Yeah.
it won't be tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow. It'll be now. It'll be out now.
Yeah, it's
You're
out
listening
now.
to it now.
Yeah.
It's out now. Yeah.
But say if you, I also hate the old saying, we did cover that in a few episodes ago.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't forget to look out our Patreon because we've actually
We've
got.
said that 5 times now.
Oh no, well we've got to plug it.
Love getting plugged, don't you?
Yeah, no, there's some funny shit on there. I was looking through it the other yesterday, actually, just going, "Fuck, did we put that up there?"
Yeah.
So yeah, there's definitely some
Oh,
interesting stuff, and we'll be
fucking-
putting some more stuff up soon as well.
What I wanted to say is Netherlands, they're on board. There was like literally 17 downloads in a day in Netherlands. So in Amsterdam, he's probably stoned as fuck sitting on his
Yeah,
lounge.
on the mushrooms, man.
Yeah, on the street. Go, listen to these Aussie fuckers.
G'day to the Netherlands.
So I think
How you going, mate?
Yeah. So yeah, send us a message.
Hey, Wes,
Netherlands.
watch that kangaroo. Like, this fucking kangaroo's just jumped up on Wes, and Wes is starting to box it. Fuck, yeah, keep away from those fuckers.
Yeah.
I've seen some funny videos recently, and people just like with kangaroos, like they think they can take them on. Those motherfuckers. Have you seen the size of their arms?
Did you see that dude getting kicked?
Yeah.
He got
Oh,
a-
my dad got beaten up by a kangaroo.
He's standing next to him, just comes and kicks him. He just
Oh
fucking-
yeah, that would have fucking carved him up.
Oh, yeah.
They got some fucking big claws on those motherfuckers.
Yeah, same as the drop bears.
Oh yeah, watch those fucking drop bears.
Drop bears and the gully bulls. The gully
Yeah.
bulls are the worst because they live in the gullies.
Yeah.
And you get down there and they
They-
will rip your eyeballs out.
they're a little bit like the haggises, you know. I've seen the haggises. I've seen a few videos of them walking around the fucking in Scotland and stuff. Like, yeah, they look pretty cute, but you know they're hard to catch. Those fuckers.
Yeah, but the gully bulls are pretty terrible. Same as the drop bears in Australia. But that's about it. You know, we'll just keep it there with talking
Yeah.
bullshit.
No, the
That's
old
the end of the podcast forever.
the drop bears though. You gotta fucking make sure you put that Vegemite on your face.
Mm.
Especially
Is that how you get rid of them? Is it?
Yeah. You got to cover. I remember when I was in the cadets, they said, and you'd hear them like,
You're gargling.
that was it. And they do make that noise, and fucking, I thought that was a possum, but it's actually a drop bear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I hear them. They run across my roof, the tin roof at night and stuff, and they make those noises,
Yeah.
especially when they're on heat. It's more.
Fucking AI, can you fix that? Put an edit in there. Anyway, yeah. Also tomorrow, was that chucking the fucker bucket done?
Mm.
All right. Well,
Well, you know what you put in the fucker bucket?
what?
Your birthday.
I'm putting the next week after my birthday in the fucker bucket.
We're gonna need one of those places. I think they have them in the cross where you get a fucking drip. It's a hangover.
Yeah. No, they had them in America. I
Yeah.
told you that.
They have them in the cross.
You get one for hangover and you get one for fucking sex. Like,
Yeah.
You get a Viagra one. Yeah. But anyway, we might have another piss break and we'll be back in a minute.
Welcome to the complaints department, where we listen and find a way to mend your frustrations, concerns, and discontent. We're here to help, just let it out and vent. So sit back, relax, and let's commence. The complaints department is here to make sense.
Anyway, I got a complaint, Adam.
What's your complaint?
Fucking Timu.
Oh yeah, look at that fucking app, man.
Yeah,
Like,
so I got some hats and it looks like a sticker, but I got some good ones done.
yeah, look, there's plenty of them here.
Yeah, look at it. Look at them all. There's
Yeah,
good hats
yeah,
everywhere.
yeah,
Hats
okay.
galore. So every Patreon subscriber will get the good
Free-
one,
a
right?
free hat.
And if you go to like the Pub Legend, you'll get the good hat, and then you'll get the shit one as a limited edition.
Like the fuck you're a cunt.
No,
fucking-
it still says Raw SOS Podcast on it, but
Yeah.
it's just looks like it's been stuck on.
Well, we're going to be updating the logo, as you can see. If you look up here on the thing, we've fixed up the W a little bit. So
Yeah, but anyway, no one's complaining because these hats have just been given out for free. So
yeah, and then soon that the freebies will stop, and you know
we're
it's,
gonna get some real hats soon as possible, and at the same time, fucking not in the complaints department, but some really good businesses out there come on board.
yeah, jump on board and have a laugh with us.
Yes, have a laugh. If not, fucking cry. I don't care what you do, but just fucking give us some cash. Yeah. But
Anyway,
anyway.
I'd like to thank the two paid Patreon subscribers.
Yes, Ash has been there for. It was funny because
He's there from word go. mate.
everyone else, right? He said, "Are you kidding me? You've only got one Patreon subscriber, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Fuck, your family are the biggest tight asses in the world, right?" So if you're listening to this, stop being a tight ass. It's $1.20 a week, $1.25 a week.
Yeah, yeah.
$5 a month. I don't know math.
Yeah, it's gone up. Yeah, well, the early adapters got it for $4, so Ash gets it for $4, and now it's $5. Not much we can do.
he
That's
got a
just the
hat.
platform is.
There you go. Most people, if you see me and I've got hats on me, you'll get one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
get on board, Patreon. But anyway, that's the complaints department. Fucking Temu. How many times you got to spin the wheel?
Oh,
Right, he's
that's
a-
fucking annoying.
Temu, fucking spin the wheel. You'll get 900% off. But you've got to go and spend $600 to get the 900% off.
I got sucked into this farmland game. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win a green screen for the podcast. I was just trying to do it just to see how fucking long it'd take, and then so what you do is you gotta collect the water and you gotta water the plants and keep fucking, and it just sat.
Was
there,
that on
man.
Temu?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't got
Look it
that
up.
one yet.
Farmland. Don't get addicted to that. It's fucking boring. It's the
Yeah.
stupidest fucking game I've ever played in my life. But yeah, fucking. It was in the end. It just said, oh, you got to get this percentage. So I got right up to 99.9%, and then every time you like water the plant, it go 0.1 of a 99%, 0.1. Just
Oh.
you wouldn't be able. You can't fucking win off it.
Fuck, that's no good for my ADD.
Oh,
or
no,
ADHD.
it was fucked, eh? So yeah, I just deleted it. But no, I deleted the Temu app after that too. But I use it because I bought some mad fucking like clothes, like just shitty clothes, but they're cool.
They're awesome, mad, shitty clothes.
Yeah, like punk. They're punk clothes, and they've been good for that. And got some badges and shit. Like I was like, fuck, man, because I got back into the punk rock thing, and I was like, where can I buy fucking like Ramones and Sex Pistol badges and shit like that? And there's nowhere unless I went to fucking down to Newtown. I thought Katoomba would be it's fucking an old school grungy town. None of those specialty stores that sell that shit. So I just went, oh fuck, just order online. The only problem is the back ends of the badges fell off. And I kept
shit.
stabbing myself in the fucking
There's
chest.
not
and
much
stuff.
good from fucking team. Like the hats are good. These ones I've been giving out just to
Yeah.
get a name out there, and
Yeah.
it was good at meat stock the other week. Just handing them out. Like I don't give a fuck. Like cost
Yeah.
a couple of bucks actually. I didn't care.
But-
Just gave it- I sent one to my mate, the dude I met just randomly caravanning fucking down at Narooma about 5 years ago, and I've kept in touch with him, and I messaged him. Fucking the other week about me. Well, last week about me barbecue. And he goes, "Oh, send that into another podcast." I said, "No, I was just fucking talking about it on my own." He goes, "I didn't know you had one." I said, "You've been living under a rock for the last fucking 6 months. There's 3,000 million hundred people listening, and you're on." Anyway, I sent him down 2 hats, and the fucking stubby coolers. I put them inside the hat, and he opened it up. Says,
Oh, you're a cunt.
You're a cunt. So yeah, no, he's now listening. But it was funny. It literally, we're just down swimming, sort of on the inlet, right, at Narooma. It was a fucking mad spot. Best golf course in the world. I haven't played every single golf course in the world, so best golf course I've ever played in the world, which I've only played about 10 of them.
Yeah.
But anyway, we were just swimming there. I was talking to this real bushy dude, and I was from the big city, fucking Canberra at the time. And next thing you know, we're just fucking on the piss, me and him. And there's a Snapchat of me and Jake. Fucking, I've got my shirt off. He's playing with me tit like this, and we're fucking dancing around.
so many years, I've like thought, fuck, man, you do need a man, bro.
I know. I'm gonna say it on here. I'm fucking after my 40th, mate. I'm going into a nursing home. No, I'm actually gonna.
You got to do the 160k fucking run that they just did in the mountains last week. That was fucking crazy. This guy, I tell you, like talking about fitness, right? This fucking, because they had the ultra trail. I know I mentioned it before the race last week, but I didn't actually work it because some company didn't give me the work. The fucks up.
Dogs.
But yeah, so I booked out the dates for that work and it didn't come through. But anyway, besides that, the person so there was 8,000 contestants that ran in the ultra trail.
Contestants?
Yeah, they race.
Athletes.
They race. It's a race.
So
it's an athlete.
contestants.
Yeah, and they're athletes, of course. They're racing to win
It's a game show.
the world title, right?
World title of
because
what?
they're from all over the world. There was 8,000 people from all over the world running. They're all like athletes. They do those like Ironman competitions and that kind of shit. So
Fuck, I'm not going that extreme.
they've opened it up now to 160k run. right?
160
Ks. And this
Fuck,
fella,
I got sick thinking about that.
this fella done it in 18 fucking hours.
18 hours, 160
Ks.
up and down the mountain. Too.
Yeah, and it's not just a flat road. It's going down into the valley and the fucking
Up.
stairs.
So where does it start from?
Starts at there's a few different starting points. So there's one that starts at Scenic World. That's a main point, and it runs down into the valley. They go right up to fucking Blackheath, around into all the all of the
wow.
tracks, and then back up and through, and then go down and run down to like Wenny Falls and to the valleys and shit. So you're up and down stairs and fucking. And so it starts off. There's ones that go.
I said I'm just going to start doing a bit of walking. Now you put me into 160 fucking
yeah. So then
marathon.
there's like there's a few different ones. So you got the younger kids do a short one, and then there's 11K one, and it goes up from 11 to like the 20Ks.
Fuck
and
that.
I know.
If it was 160 pub marathon,
yeah,
we could do that.
Well, that's happening. So we're going to do that with the two piss cans at the end of the year.
yeah, we'll be doing that. We're going to get into it.
The 2 puffs in a tent. Is that what you call it?
Yes.
Oh no. Anyway, fucking. But yeah,
Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Anyway, we're
yeah.
going to their studio tomorrow for a podcast.
tomorrow's
It's gonna be fun.
Oh no.
Fun time.
I'm
So
a bit fucking worried about
this
that.
might be our last episode ever.
So we'll be
Or
releasing
it could be their last episode ever. So if there's any other West Sydney podcast, your time is now to strike.
Yeah. So they thought they're gonna stitch us up. Don't worry, we're stitching them up, and we're gonna release this in the morning before we go to their podcast.
No, we won't. We'll release this after. We'll release this on Monday.
I thought we'd give him heads up. On
No, don't give a heads up on shit. Just say, yeah, we recorded. You cunts.
Hope you fuckers enjoy the surprise we're giving.
Yeah, no, we're going to say we're giving them fucking haggis and we
Yeah.
got black pudding because we're not going to fucking release this until the day after.
Oh, yeah, haggis is fucking great, eh? It's like
No, it's shite.
No.
And I can't even believe I came up with the idea, but I said, get some fucking haggis. And I've got black pudding as well. so.
yes, it's gonna be. I'll be fucking digging into it. Don't worry, I love it.
Yeah, I know, you're a weird cunt. Anyway, I'm fucking going on that story, right? And I was going to say this tomorrow, but fuck, who cares? It's my podcast. I can say what the fuck I want. It was our podcast. I'm sorry, Adam. I didn't mean to.
Fucking Mr. Ego, fucking you.
You can say it's yours. Say it's ours.
This is my fucking podcast.
Yes, fuck you. Give me my podcast
I'm the
back.
oldest cut here, right?
Give me my podcast back. Anyway, when I was in Scotland with the fucking talking about shit food, right? Scotland's got it all. I went to the fish and chip shop,
Oh yeah. Fuck.
the fish supper, right? And Uncle, he goes, "Oh, just get me fish and chips."
Would you like a wee fish supper?
A wee fish supper?
A wee
And-
fish supper.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, we can eat. You
I
can eat.
can't fucking talk Scottish.
You can eat talk Scottish, but neither can I. Can you fucking do it?
Hey.
Anyway, I said, "Can I get a hamburger?" And he goes, "Will you like it on a bun?" I said, "What?" He goes, "Would you like it on a bun?" I said, yeah. Oh, hey, you want a bit of ketchup on that? Yeah, that'll be good. About some tomato, lettuce, fucking maybe some onion. He's, can he do that? Can he do that? We just have it on a bun.
Can he put onion on the bun?
Can he do that? Anyway, he grabs the rissole fucking out of the fucking batter,
Deep
drops
fried.
it into the deep fryer. you just almost vomited me just talking about it. It was like a proper sausage meat. It was like a round hot dog, bro.
Oh, that was like
fucking
that.
drops it into the fucking batter and then just chucks it on this like normal Woolies fucking bread roll. Puts a bit of ketchup on it. Says, "Here you go, lad. Have a good day." So, thanks, bro. Fucking hell. Took the fish up and fucking Uncle was eating. Oh, nah, that's fucked. I went, oh fuck. I had one bite of it. I'm like, oh my god, everything's deep fried.
No wonder they got fucking coronaries, man.
I was just gonna say they're the worst heart disease rate per capita in the fucking world.
I asked, I know I've probably talked about it on fucking few podcasts ago, but the chili, I asked for a chili chicken and it was fucking deep fried chicken and it had cut little sesame seeds.
Was
and,
that a Chinese place or something?
Yeah, Chinese and a chili on top of it. Like fucking just proper fresh chili on top. I don't even know how fresh it was, but it was just, that was it. And I'm like, And there was no chicken in it. It was just fucking batter.
Yes.
Oh,
Scottish. Sorry, you have
I
shit
put that in
food.
the complaints department.
That's in the complaints department. Your food's fucked. Get to Australia, have some fresh fucking
Have some-
grass-fed steak.
Well, we're gonna catch. I really want to go back to Scotland and catch a haggis, a fresh one.
yeah.
Well, we got one from Australia. They're a bit tame, you know. They're a little bit tamer than over there. So they farm the haggis here because they don't like, you know. It takes a
Anyway.
while for them to grow.
Yes, takes a while for the haggis to grow. And they're fucking pretty quick. They're a bit slower around here 'cause it's too
they're like
fucking
guinea
hot.
pigs in a way.
They can't handle our winter at fucking 20 degrees. They're fucking they're
It's too hot,
ruined.
yeah, they're fucked in.
Hey, it's still hot. I don't dare. It's still fucking hot.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's fucking Scottish for you. But anyway, so we're gonna have a mad stitch up for these boys. But I found Adam. You'd be excited about this. I found a honey supplier for our mead.
Fuck yeah, let's bring the Viking.
So
fucking
down the
right.
road, it's $15 a kilo for proper honey, not that Capilano shit. Proper
Yeah. Well,
homemade fucking home bee sperm cum honey. I don't know how they fucking do it.
well, that's it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Like,
We will, and then if we're by episode
we'll
100,
we'll have it sitting in the back here. We'll just let it brew.
we'll chuck a couple of pickled eggs in it.
Yeah, no, we won't. But you can do like with meat. It's one of the things because I've been researching it for a while, and I had some really nice weed at the
Weed.
Weed.
Really nice
Mead.
weed.
Yeah, nice mead. Yeah, I got the list, but it doesn't help me with fucking words sometimes. I got
I don't think W is part of a list.
no, I got a bad teeth. Any dentist want to sponsor me? But yeah. So the words come out with very S's.
I prefer them with no teeth.
All right, man. Okay. All right, so I'm going to.
Not the cracker that tried to roll me on the train last week.
But yeah, so I've looked up mead and stuff, and I found a few places that you can actually buy it in bulk. You can buy it up in the Hunter region, but it's probably floated away. Sorry to anyone that's going through that. Hopefully it doesn't float away, but they have that, and you know all the shit that's going on up there. But just if you got some mead, if you find it floating in a bottle, grab it, just drink it, fucking enjoy it because like it's the.
Anyway, that went way different to where I was going to put it.
Oh no, but like fuck, man, like what do you?
Let's get back to where.
What I'm saying is like it's
Get
up
back
there.
to our Viking ancestors.
I know, but what I'm saying is that
I don't even know if we have any.
we do. We're fucking all from anyone with blue eyes is fucking connected to that race.
The alien race.
No. So what I'm saying is that I researched it. I went and got the fucking I bought some yeast, right? And I thought, oh yeah, baker's yeast because you can just put yeast in anything.
You bought yeast?
You can buy yeast from a fucking supermarket.
I'm not
right?
getting mine for free.
Oh yeah, you got it in your fucking foreskin. Right? But so what I'm saying is, then I went, oh okay, because I'm going to get honey and yeast. It's the main ingredients to fucking start, and water.
Yeah, you need a bit of water.
To start mead, right? But then what they reckon is that to get the right fucking yeast, you need to get yeast of wine. It has to be wine yeast.
Wine yeast.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Well, it's not as harsh and it's
Way
just
more
like-
cultured.
Yeah, but
That's a
and I
double
was like, and I
entendre.
was looking it up because I like, how the fuck did they find yeast back in that in the
Under their
time?
foreskins.
No, in the fucking hell. Fuck, I swear you're 10 years old sometimes, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, he hasn't changed much. In the last
no, what the
fucking-
fuck?
He
Jade?
hasn't changed much in the last fucking 30 years. He's
Oh,
still
yeah,
fucking
just
10 in the head.
I'm fatter. I've actually finally grown into the shape of my head. Like my head was a 40-year-old
But
head.
like
when I
the
was
fucking
born.
baby photo looking here, you're still a fat baby, right?
Yeah. It's more accurate than
There's-
Jason's fucking photo where he made you fatter.
Cheers out to Mr. Jason Polos, man. You're fucking mad comic
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, if you can get him to do some work for you, good luck because he's busy, mate.
Yeah. But yeah, so fucking the thing with mead, you can actually put like berries and make it all fruit. Like you can change the flavor, and you can up the alcohol content. Like but the yeast has to be wine yeast, and the way they did it in the Viking days is that certain fungi and stuff that was natural yeast. That's how they did it.
Bit of fucking mushroom in there.
Yeah, they would have put fucking all sorts of shit. Whatever they found.
They were fucking on the mushrooms hardcore.
Oh yeah, fucking oath they were berserkers and all sorts of shit. You know, like they had the magic mushrooms. That's how they seen it.
I've never been into that. Eh?
Yeah, but
I'm a control freak. I need to control my own mind.
Oh yeah, right. Wes? Yeah, fuck off.
No, I'm talking about psychedelics.
Mhm.
There's other stuff there that keeps you awake. And
Well, maybe I was glad that the two piss cans aren't listening to this beforehand because that probably would have fucking. Hey, let's have some mushrooms on with our steak Diane sauce.
what they said to us-
Oh no, pepper. He has a pepper.
yeah, so they
pepper
said to
gravy.
us, I got a message off shit dick there, switch bitch. That's a fucking mouthful in itself. Shit dick the switch bitch.
That's like a tongue
Anyway.
twister.
I've got a fucking hangout right now. Oh shit. Sorry.
He's spitting on the floor.
No, I didn't spit. I just can't. I've been able to
That's,
sniffles.
that's fucking punk rock. Hot too.
Hot too. Spit on that fridge.
Yeah. Come to our studio. Where's all fucking
I didn't spit on the floor. I was just trying to get rid of it.
You know,
without
he's just
putting-
fucking setting snot everywhere all over the door handles. Right.
But oh, fuck, I've got my train of thought now. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's
oh,
all
they
good.
so what they wanted to do,
You're talking to dick shit.
dick shit. Yeah, dick shit and the two puffs in the tent. He's gone into both of them.
Yeah, we put a photo of it. Fucking, I've got a photo of him here. I'll just fucking pull that photo up.
No, yeah. Anyway, I said to him, he goes, "Oh, what they said on their last episode was they want to do like a Russian roulette
Oh yeah, no.
with 5 shots of, and 4 of them's got alcohol and 1 of them's got laxative in it." I said, "No, I've got to get a fucking Uber home. If you was driving me home, yeah, drive me home in your car and I'll do a shit in your car, bro." I said, "No, I'm not doing that."
I was trying to find the photo I fucking put up on where is it? Go to our one to there and there they are. Look.
That's
You might have
after-
to move over so the camera can see that.
Yeah. That's after a night with the Raw SOS.
So which one's major? Which one's Langham?
Oh, I think that's major. Hold on. I'm going to fucking Snapchat this right now. So here's the 2 piss cans after they've actually had a night with the Raw SOS.
Which one's major? Right, whatever.
Oh, the short guy. There.
Yes.
I think that's Langham. That's Langham. But I don't know. There could be either or. But anyway. Coming at you is fucking Raw SOS Podcast. We're just on a live Snapchat. I'll go say that to the story.
Oh no, I think Major's pretty fucking angry. Langham's just like, yeah, no. It's fucking-
All right, we're gonna stop talking about them because they're gonna fucking sue us again.
yeah. They fucking said the same to us. Like,
Yeah.
on the-
That's it. Nah, they're good. Check them out, guys.
Yeah, they're legends.
Everyone's listening to us. They're another local. They're good fucking mates. So it's
Yeah.
all banter. We're fucking.
We're just
Fuck,
having-
it's like a game of tennis from fucking here to fucking. They're only about 30 k's away from. Game of tennis each episode. It's fucking fun. Love it.
yeah, yeah.
Love it. No, they're good. So it's the 2 piss cans. If you listen to us,
Yeah,
if you
check-
listen to them and you've come over and listened to us as well, let us know your thoughts and send us the fucking
Send us some funny shit. So we, yeah.
yeah, jump on our
It's-
SOS podcast.
It's all banter. It's all.
Yeah,
It's
and
all
say, hey, I listened to this from the 2 piss cans. You guys are fucked. And then see you later. That's it. We don't have to
It's
talk
all-
to you again if you don't want to. It's up
yeah,
to you, bro.
it's all tongue in cheek. It's all funny, and there is a lot of funny stories of our shit growing up and stuff. That's
Yeah,
all
I
good.
am looking forward to tomorrow, though. It's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. We might have to do a review on
Oh.
Sunday morning.
Oh fuck! I don't think I'll be going to work for a week after.
Calm down. This is just a warm
It
up.
sounds like I might have the shits after tomorrow.
You've always got the shits every time you say Jack TP.
Oh,
Jack GT.
no, I tell you what. One of the things is like fucking coffees, man. I swear to God,
Oh,
I don't need fucking laxatives. Fucking have one coffee. Fucking
I was staying at my mate's house up at work. I was working up in Newey, and he gets up because he's going fishing. Fucking, I'm a bit fucking Shout out to this is North Coast Jake, not South Coast Jake. North Coast Jake. Is, too many Jakes.
NCJ and SCJ, right?
Yeah, NCJ. He got up yesterday morning at 3:00 in the morning. Left. They drove from Sydney to Gladstone, 14 fucking half hours, but they couldn't do the coast road because it's all flooded. Shit. He's going fishing, so they go fishing for fucking 7 days. So they're 250 k's offshore on a mothership. Right?
Oh, we already talked about the mother aeroplane.
Yeah, they're on the fucking the drone ship, right? There's all little drone boats, and they go out and fish off the little drone boats, and they're so once the main ship anchors, they get all the little the boats out, and there's two or three people on each little boat for a whole week, bro. It's a fucking dream, man. I'd love to do that. So I'm gonna sponsor.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, okay, if it's good weather and there's no fucking random cyclone.
No, but once you're on the reef, oh yeah, they wouldn't go. They'd have to postpone it if there's a cyclone coming through. But once you're on the reef, like you get out there, it's fucking shit. But you get the reef stops and it's just fucking crystal clear.
Can they go out, like, do they do a bit of scuba diving and snorkeling or anything?
Nah,
like
just
that?
fishing. You wouldn't be scuba diving out there, bro. You'll get eaten.
Yeah, like that is that Great Barrier Reef? Or?
Yeah, but where they are, they're 250 k's offshore, so stay the fuck out of the water. Because by the time you get back to shore, you're fucking bleeding out, bro. If you get eaten by fucking anything. Yeah,
well, I know, like going up to like Ballina and shit, man. Like I remember like a few years ago up there, and just looking at the Ballina River, like before it's all been flooded. The way it's now, like all the shit that's going down there, but. There is so much fish just at the wharf. You walk there and it's like it's so deep and stuff. It's like, fuck, man, there's massive fucking, that's, you go and sit on the river and catch some yubbies, bro.
Yeah, bros. Anyway, we have a call in. We actually have a call in this week. So
do we? Fuck.
Yeah. This one here. Oh, I've just got to turn the Bluetooth on. You keep padding for a second.
Yeah, so, but yeah, like I just like the wildlife up there. I mean, the fishing life and up north. I know so many times I go fishing down south, just sit there, fucking don't get nothing.
Yeah, but that's because you're useless fishing.
No, the other thing is down.
You got a carp and ate it out of Warrington fucking lakes.
Well, and I ate trout too, but you
trout's all right. Yeah,
not from Warrington Lake. I caught a trout from the Pan River. Back in the day, like that's when the river was actually like it was okay to fucking eat food from. But
here we go. Here's the call.
I would tell this story way better if I was about 10 beers deep. Anyway, I'm fucking licking windows at the moment. Have you ever had a really bad day? Like, just one of those days that you just cannot get anything right.
Fucking oath.
Anyways, pretty
much every day.
I had a customer ring me up. Cancel the day. I cancelled the job today. I'm going, yes, sweet. I'm going to have a coffee, a bit of a fluff around. Anyway, going to go down and see my daughter have lunch. Spotted this mattress for $600. I only wanted $100. 3 months old. Sweet.
Got crabs in it.
I'll send that lady a message. Get halfway down to see me daughter. She sent me a message going, I'm going to meet for teacher, Dad. I'm like, rightio. Well, I'll just spend 20 minutes driving down and pick you up. I see you. No. So then the lovely lady sends me a message going, the mattress is sold. And I'm like, oh, okay, right. No worries. All right, I'll go and book some work in. So I thought, check the radar. I'm going to stay in the deck and I'm going to book in a lawnmower. I'm going to kick some goals this afternoon. Anyways, buddy, got home, loaded up all my stuff, lined up the jobs, went to head out the driveway and the ute loaded up, checked the weather, and there's another storm heading straight for us in an hour. I'm like, right, okay. So cancelled both those jobs. Oh, I went, okay, right. Okay, look, I'm going to concrete this pit out the front of my house. There's no doubt it'll probably be pissing down next week with an East Coast low. Might be able to test the freaking thing out. Anyway, I had a win, formed it all up, poured the concrete, looks smick. Anyway, I thought, no, I was a bit lazy, so I didn't use my tap, so I used the next door neighbour's tap. So, turn the cunt on, and he's fucking seized on. The water is pissing out. I'm slipping over. I've gone, fuck. So, I thought he thought, well, I'll just have to turn it off at the mains. buddy, and it was a bit tight, but I thought, no, got the multi grips onto that. Snapped the end off the mains tap. I have just gone, what? I've gone, no. Like, so 7 o'clock that night, I'm bloody still out there working WD-40 in this multi grips, just trying to free this bastard up because the fucking water's pissing out, and I am getting these shits on bad. Anyways, I freed it up, turned the bastard off, came inside, and sat there for about half an hour contemplating whether I'm going to try and have a crack at cooking dinner because I'm probably going to burn the cunt. Anyway, fucking, yeah, it's just sometimes you're just better off fucking not touching a fucking thing and staying away when you have one of those days. Anyway, boys, love yous.
Love you too, Scotty. Fucking spider bite, man.
Yeah, thanks, bro. That sounds like a kind of a day.
Yeah.
So he was driving 20 k's to go pick his daughter up. Got him the mattress, right? Fucking Facebook Marketplace. Jesus Christ.
Man, there's some fucking units on that joint, man. Like,
yeah. So he's on the
It's
way
wild,
down there.
wild
On the
fucking-
way down there, he's like, no, it's already been sold. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Facebook Marketplace is the wild fucking West, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking ridiculous.
I don't know. I sold a few things on there, but it wasn't the marketplace. It was called Black Marketplace.
In an alleyway in fucking Mount Druitt. No, there's been some weird shit on Facebook Marketplace.
Oh yeah,
I did see someone trying to sell hot dog flavored water. So he'd boiled hot dogs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I was when I was over in Scotland. I was like went to Orkney, and so it's the furthest northern point from like an hour and a bit from Scotland, the mainland,
Wow.
and they fucking some of the weird shit they were selling Viking things. It was like
Oh, fuck
that was
yeah.
a fucking like I just started looking at them going, what the fuck's that?
Yeah, so that's mad. That's a good topic, man. Let us know, like, if you live in Scotland, because obviously we've got 900 fucking Scottish cousins. I think there's none of them that are listening.
Yeah,
If you're listening, let us know what you've bought
Yeah.
on Facebook, Mark. The weirdest shit. Anyway,
Yeah.
anyone, just let us know the weirdest shit you've bought.
we
or
are
sold.
we are looking for a violin that went missing.
We are. That's
Yes.
that's a story.
Yeah, yeah. So, as a part of my master's degree, I actually had this. Well, it's a story, but I dropped.
Just do a quick little recap of it.
Okay, so our our great grandfather was in Scotland, and he was working in the shipyards in Scotland.
Strap in, people. It's not
Yeah,
gonna be a quick
like
story.
it's real. No, yeah. Anyway, so this is a quick story. It was broken down quickly. So what happened was his son, which is our pop, had wanted to learn the violin, but our pop was our great grandfather was a bare knuckle boxer.
Yeah.
So he's out there, and he would go and fight these battles and stuff, and anyway there was this
Punchathons.
yeah, punchathons, right? He actually fucking seen this thing. It was a traveling circus, and there was a chance to beat this famous boxer that was coming into this circus, and he won all these heats.
Yeah.
And our great grandfather went, all right, I'm going to win this because he's going to win money because they were poor. It's just around the start of World War II, and he goes into this fight, and fucking second round knocks this fucking guy out clean cold, bang.
The famous
And
dude.
he's the one that's won all these title fights,
Yeah.
and it's bare knuckle boxing, man. Like fuck. So I wrote this whole exegesis in my master's degree, and it's well I'll put the link up in on our Patreon so you can actually read
Yeah,
the
have a
story.
read of it. It's a good story.
And so he goes right. So he wins this money. He's like, okay, I'm gonna fucking buy this violin for my son, which is our pop.
Yeah.
And so he goes to buy this violin, a brand new one, and he didn't have quite enough money for it. So he goes to the second-hand shop and buys this second-hand.
He, with the money he won from the fight.
From the fight, yeah.
From the fight, yeah.
And he goes and buys this violin, and the second-hand one, it's sort of...
It's a bit shit.
Yeah,
It looks
so
a bit shit. Yeah.
He plays it, our pop plays it because he loved playing the violin, and then...
Wasn't very good at it.
No, he wasn't. But he was learning. He was only 7 or 8 or something like that at the
Yeah.
time, and then it needed repairs. So he takes
Just
his.
stop for a second. a learner on a violin is probably the worst fucking sound in the world.
I actually started picking my daughter.
Yeah, I know, but learning the violin. Imagine living next door to fucking Alice was playing violin. Like it
no,
is.
it's just squealing.
Oh, it's a beautiful instrument when you can fucking play it. But learning how to play that thing is fucking horrible.
But yeah, so my daughter started learning it and then she gave it up. But she was doing all right. She was doing all right. But anyway, going back to my pop story was that so it strings needed repaired. So he's taken it back to Pop said somewhere where he could repair it. So he took it to this shop. And then the violin vanished, and so did the shop.
Pop,
and the shop,
no, but was that when
he put it in
around the wall, like
it's around the wall and that. But the story that I wrote it's like got the art, it's artistic in its way. It's not saying the same names and a few things have been changed and stuff, but the story's there.
It's based on a true story.
It's a myth in our family that the actual violin was a rare Stradivarius. And there's only like 800 something or 750.
Google how much is a Stradivarius?
They're around. They sort of start around 10 million to 20 million, something like that.
What?
Yeah.
How much is a Stradivarius violin worth?
Like the rare one, because I think there's about 750 left in the world, or less.
I'm just googling it.
But yeah.
How much is a Stradivarius violin worth?
But yeah, anyway, so the cost of a Stradivarius, because there was he only made a small amount, and they had the wood quality and the history from where they got the oak and all that kind of stuff, and so they're very rare.
So the Messiah Antonio Stradivari $20 million.
Yeah.
Worth. And that's the 19. Oh, that one was built in. That's the most expensive one. Was 20 million. The 1963 Antonio Stradivari.
And there's copies and stuff, but they're not.
1693.
Yeah, that's where it comes back from. It goes way back to when he made, and he was very religious. He was very,
$20 million.
Yeah, and so.
And the other one here, there's another one here that's the Lady Blunt Antonio Stradivari, 15.9 million. That's probably US too.
Yeah, so that you get the idea. That's the cost of this violin, and so if this story, and it's been a myth in our family for a long time, that if this story was true, we have a family heirloom that we need to find. That's our
let's go and bust this myth, bro.
Well, that's it. That's
myth busted. We owned a fucking Stradivarius.
Yeah,
Stradivari, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
it's
Stradivarius. I couldn't say it properly at first, but yeah, it is.
You struggle with a few different things. So.
Oh no, yeah,
Chat GPT.
Anyway, we're moving on from Wes's arguments on the way that he says
GPT.
You need to go and find a GP up your fucking butthole.
I probably do actually, because we just drank it. We went and had a break. We had some pork chops and a fucking whole bottle of wine. I was saying to Adam that fucking every time I drink red wine, my shit's green.
Oh yeah,
is that normal?
Yeah, well it is.
Red wine, I'd expect green grapes.
Yeah, no, well, it's.
But they're actually called white grapes.
I don't know. I love like in winter. Like it's funny because I like a few beers and stuff, of course. But
bullshit.
Winter, yeah, bullshit.
I didn't think you drank.
No, but winter, it's fucking cold and it's nice. Like beer's good for summer. And I'll still have a few beers. We're having a few.
I'm
beers
not drinking
now.
red wine in summer. Fuck
yeah,
that.
Yeah. No, well, don't mind a red in summer, but I'll put it in the fridge and chill it for a bit.
Oh, that's fucking.
I put it in there where chiller.
That's fucking gay.
But yeah.
Come over for a nice cold.
Anyway,
Shiraz.
going back to our story, like I know you got ADD happening there, but
there's no such thing as ADD anymore. Apparently, I've been told It's ADHD.
Oh, ADHD.
So hurry up.
Yeah, I will put the link up of the project that I did, and
Yeah, no, it was really good the way you put it all together.
yeah,
and
yeah, it's
fucking-
a scrolly animation.
So if
kind
there's
of
any
stuff.
fucking movie makers out there that want to make a movie,
Yeah, well, that's
it's all right.
the-
He's got it patented, you can't fucking steal his idea.
Yeah, it's there. The whole story's there.
The whole
It's-
story's there. So basically, quick rundown. His dad was a bare knuckle boxer. Fucking won a
Yeah,
fight. Tried to
great
get a
guy.
fucking violin. The violin went missing. Apparently, the violin's a fucking $20 million fucking violin. You know, and we've had people like uncles over there saying, yeah, it definitely was
Yeah.
that. But they remember it as
Yeah,
that was
and
the
then
name of it.
there's
But
been-
back in then, it probably wasn't
there's-
worth fuck all.
There's an argument to say that the story wasn't real or this and that, but I done I've got a massive research on it.
Yeah, and then they went to the shop where he put it in to get
Yeah.
it fucking fixed, and then went back to pick it up, and the shop was closed down. So the guy might have
Yeah.
known, go, oh, fucking hell, this is worth £300 or something back then.
Yeah, but the obviously the fella that owned the shop, this is what I say in my exegesis, was that he had studied these instruments and he actually knew what this was, and he went, all right, I'm getting out of here, and who knows where that
Took off
violin.
with it. Yeah.
That violin could be sitting in one of the
Speak.
you know,
Yeah.
it could be like Donald Trump could own that violin right now.
Nah. No, he wouldn't. But there's another thing.
Someone's
right?
got that violin
No,
that
no.
belongs to us. It's in their house.
There's another
or in
thing,
their
right?
vault.
Where in Sydney, there was a shop called Jackson's fucking Rare Guitars. And we know our mate Brian, he had a fucking
Yes.
really nice Fender
Yes.
fucking Stratocaster in there worth a fucking lot of money.
He had the Fender Twin Reverb
Yeah.
and the fucking Fender Thin Line Telecaster, both original.
1960 something.
Yeah, around-
1960 something, American made.
Yeah,
And Jackson's Rare Guitars went fucking bust, and he took everything for the
Yeah,
cunt.
and
So if anyone knows where he is, let us know, because we're fucking after him.
yeah,
Fuck you, you cunt.
yeah. We want our fucking our friends, all our stuff.
Yeah, because
back.
that was the guitar that your guitarist used.
Yeah,
Mickey-
Michael Thompson. He used his dad's guitar in
Yeah.
in my first band in the recording, and Michael Thompson died. My guitarist, Mickey T.
Yeah,
He died when he was fucking 19 years old, 2 days before his 20th birthday, and his dad put the stuff on consignment. That was actually his dad. His dad lent that stuff to his son for us in the band, but his dad, going through some hard times, and put it on consignment at Jackson's Rare Guitar, and then fucking that went bust.
It's gone missing.
It went bust, and then
Put in a fucking police report
and
and
then,
everything.
everything, and so
And he bought it, and Brian bought it brand new. So
yeah,
he'd probably have his serial numbers or something.
yeah, he got all that stuff. But what Brian thinks is that the guy that was interested in it, because what they done with the guitars is to see how rare they are, as they pull the guitars apart, and so there's still buffing agent and all that kind of stuff in there. So it's an original.
Yeah.
But the fella that came in there, because I went in a bunch of times. I went into Jackson's Red Guitar to have a look at stuff like what else.
Not that you can afford anything fucking in there. Cause
No, yeah, that's
expensive,
20
but-
grand, like, for, that kind of price. But like they lock you in because that's how they were very protective and making sure, and which was great. That's how you do come in
Yeah.
and look at that sort of stuff. But then so Brian thought, oh yeah, this is great. That's a very trusting place and stuff. And then 2 weeks later, the fucking place went bust. And
he had it in there for a while because he had.
oh
it,
yeah, no, well, maybe 3 months later. I don't know.
yeah, it was there for a while and then
Yeah.
didn't sell it or anything.
And so
like that.
he thinks it's in America somewhere.
Well,
And I know the guitar because it's a wear mark on like the second or first fret somewhere.
anyway, if
Yeah.
anyone knows what happened to
To-
Jackson's Rare Guitars and gives any fucking feedback, that'd be fucking very helpful.
And
because
also
it's probably like
where our fucking
10
Stradivarius violin
yeah, that'd be
is.
handy too. That $20 million fucking violin, where's that too? You
Yeah.
fucking dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm after them as well. Anyway, what do you reckon? We're going to the web fucking
Like, well, we just went down. We went down a rabbit hole right there.
We did. So we're calling out some fucking wicked cunts. Anyway, fuck them all.
Okay, so yeah, as I was saying before, Wes, we're talking about the story about the violin and
I think we're
about
going back into it now. But anyway.
yeah, back in. But I just pulled up the website and stuff. See, but yeah, so if you like anyone that's on the Patreon stuff, you can like Wes probably have to move over, like turn his seat this way a little bit.
I can see that there.
No, but no one can see behind you. Anyway,
I can see that though.
So yeah, so this is what I did for the whole my masters, and so you actually get a bit of a sound effect.
Fuck, I slapped
Yeah, so yeah, we blast a bit of bagpipes while you're actually
You're awake now.
Yeah, so you blast, like, I know people that listen to it on the radio, you can't sort of see what it, but if you look watching it
Yeah,
on,
it's boring as fuck for someone that just,
Oh,
they just
no.
go blasted by bagpipes.
yeah, so you scroll down, it gives you the whole story about like what happened in the war in 1939, that kind of stuff, and then how hard it was over in Scotland and that, and yeah. So, but I'll just pause that. But you can, it's like, so the whole thing that I did was very interactive. So you can like listen to music while you're scrolling through, and then you just check out the story, and it's really like deep and very personal in a lot of ways. And we used a lot of AI in a lot of things. This
Mate,
is
you done that. You painted that on a pole.
yeah, no, well, that I actually done, but so some of the images of they asked us, there's guys with no heads and shit. It's like, I was just looking at it now. look at the crowd, it's fucked up. But
Yeah.
we were
There's a
told.
dude in the window there. That's
So when I was using
orb.
the imagery on this website, they said, "Oh, you can use AI," and this is early like AI, like this is before it actually became the way it is now. And it's really funny. AI just puts fucking heads in the wrong places, and fucking look at the crowd. That's weird as fuck. But anyway, the whole thing was, and this one here was pretty cool. Like I'd done a sound effect where this guy's a bare knuckle boxing. Listen to this sound effect, Wes. When it works. The guy's fucked up, man. So I added the sound effect to that, but yeah, you scroll down and there's some old historic.
It looks like an orgy going on in that one.
No, it's just a bare knuckle box. It was just like that was what was happening in England and Scotland and stuff back in the day. And look at it. They got the people that were betting were getting the shits, and they'll but look, because this guy was like, you see the guy on the ring there, he's like fucking dying, and they're smashing the other guy because he's
Yeah, I mean, he's got a stick. What's going on there?
that's it. They were like,
Was
oh,
that an actual fucking?
that's an image. Yeah, it's a proper sketch. And so they were like, fuck, we don't want him to win because they'd have made so many bets on that other guy, you know? So,
Yeah.
and then we done it just scrolls down and it talks about the war and all this kind of stuff that shit was going on. And, but yeah, like I'll post this on
This is a little Patreon special bit.
yeah.
It won't go on the main main podcast, but anyway, because it's more of a visual thing.
Yeah.
So you'll see that, and we'll post it up there. It's just have a read through that. It's actually a fucking really good story.
Yeah. It'd be good actually to turn that into a film and stuff. But
Yeah, if there's any
Anyway.
filmmakers out there,
yeah, so that
let us know.
we'll
Go to Scotland and do some research.
Yes, yeah.
And I'll drink some creamy fucking pints.
Oh yeah, we have to go to Ireland too. We're gonna make our way to Ireland.
We clicked and scrolled through endless screens, found clues where we once had no means. Google it, we searched for the light, unveiled secrets that were left to die. Through forums and dark corners we dived, the truth was there, it was alive. No more hiding, no more lies, together we faced what we couldn't deny. We searched the depths of the web, found the truth that you dread. No more doubt, we laid it bare. All the answers laid this year.
So what do you got for me this week, Adam? We've already done Mother of Death fucking ship. The drone thing in China.
I don't
What do you
know.
got for me, Adam?
I
Make me
was gonna-
laugh.
I am gonna fucking click on some random shit. I don't know what we've got. Fucking let's just see what happens. Australia, that one sounds pretty fucking interesting.
And a new one, because of course we fucking did. And the new one is the most certified Australia moment I've ever seen. For a bit of context, one of the several thousand spider species we are home to is the Sydney funnel web, the deadliest spider on the planet. Because of course it's down here. Where the fuck else did you think you were going to find it? These scary looking fuckers are highly venomous and can flatline you with a bite in 15 minutes. And if you think wearing thick clothes will save you, be aware the bastards have fangs long enough to punch through shoe leather. Now, why do I bring these little nightmares up? What is the one thing worse than a spider rocking armor-piercing rounds that can send you to heaven with same-day delivery? A bigger spider rocking the same perk setup. That's right, Australian scientists have found a brand new species of this funnel web that is even bigger. How much bigger? Well, the standard Sydney funnel web grows to around 5 centimetres or 2 inches. And I mean, if you're
Size of
asking
your
me, 2 inches is more than enough. 2 inches is actually fucking huge. By comparison, this is the new one. It's twice the fucking size, cunt! 4 inches of 8-legged menace to the animal kingdom. But that isn't even the best part. You see, do you know what they named this thing? Do you know what professional scientists named a supersized version of the most dangerous spider on the entire fucking planet? The Newcastle Big Boy. Deadliest spider on the entire
Sounds like a
fucking
sandwich in
globe.
America.
Big Boy. Only in Australia.
Only in
Yeah.
Australia. So
The
there you go.
Newcastle fucking big boy, eh? Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, so that's another
Yeah.
fucking. Well, I think we spoke about that fucking a few episodes ago. But there's a bigger funnel web. Newcastle Big Boy. That's fucked. And, you know, one thing I want to talk about Newcastle, right? I don't know if you know this, but they have intersections where there's fucking 4-way stop signs.
Yeah, that's what's
So I drove up to this intersection the other day because I've been working up there, and there's a 4-way stop sign. And there was 4 cars. We all pulled up at exactly the same time, and no one knew what to fucking do.
that's a fucking shit stir, man.
Yeah, I know. And then I got one of those fucking massive spiders, and I threw it on the windscreen, and then she drove off, and then we're fucking sweet.
I'm just trying to find the podcast. Fucking
You're in it.
are we in the actual?
Yeah. So this is what happens when you turn 40, right? This is because I'm turning 40 next week. Let's play on that.
The fuck it is.
No, stop.
Not according to my fucking elbows. 40's the new 20. Oh yeah? Tell that to my ankles. Walking. You ever woke up out of bed paralyzed from sleeping? 40's the new 20. You tell me a 20-year-old you know that has to wake up and take a piss 48 times a fucking hour. 40 is the new 40, motherfucker. It's still 40.
That guy looks fucking 60.
You know, yeah. He's almost 40. He's going to be close to 50. But yeah, that's true. You get it how many times a night do you get up to have a piss?
Oh, a couple of times. Like, the worst thing is
You've been up. We've been an hour and 30 minutes
no,
in the
but we're
podcast. You've had
drinking-
3 piss now.
we're drinking shitloads of piss. Of course, we're gonna get out for a fucking piss. But
Yeah.
like the worst thing is waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I just go, oh, and then go, all right, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
What's that doing? What's delete?
Because that's my brain's going.
Oh, I can't sleep and shit.
Yeah, at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like
Yeah.
fucking. It's like there's a video game like fucking
Stop
Alex the
smoking
kid.
crack.
Alex the Kid in Wonderland's got a. I'm going to chase the hamburger.
Yeah. What am I going to talk about with my brother on the podcast on the weekend?
Oh,
They come with all they have the best ideas at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm.
I got up the other morning and took a shit. That was a great idea.
Yeah.
Because then I could sleep in. So then I
You know
slept
what?
until 6.
I remember listening to Dr. Carl, right, like on Triple J one day, and he said, "Yeah, the best way to go to sleep is have a wank.
Yeah, we talk about that a lot.
Have a wank break,
Have a wank.
or have a root, have sex, like you know,
Yeah.
if you get it, if you can get it.
If you can have
So the worst thing about being 40 is you don't get sexy.
40's the new 20.
Yeah. No, it's definitely not the new 20. I was fucking wild when I was 20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Wild stallion.
Oh, I'm depressed now.
Maybe the two piece cunts will give us some fucking Viagra.
Viagra fucking no. Oh,
Well,
you want to hang out with them for the night then? Because you're not coming home with me with a
Well,
fucking
pitch
Roger.
in a tent.
2 puffs in a pitch tent.
Imagine they fucking slip one into the beer at fucking meat stock, Wes.
Oh, fuck.
Imagine the train ride home.
Ah. There'll be plenty of mead yeast to make. I don't even know what I said. I burped as I
Oh,
halfway through said
mead
it.
yeast. Oh.
Mead yeast.
Oh.
Anyway, we're after some mead yeast. Let us
Right.
know. Send it to Adam
No, I'm fine,
in
mate.
bags.
Anyway, we're fucking wrong. Oh, fuck.
You're in Facebook. That's why, dickhead.
Oh no, but I tried to go to the podcast material fucking thing. and
No, go to Instagram, you dickhead, mate.
yeah, man, thinking about Brian.
Yeah, fucking think of my brain. Go to the internet. We've only got 2 segments in the whole fucking show, and you can't remember which one you're in.
No, because it's just no. I sent heaps on the podcast material, but it's in Facebook Messenger, and it's not.
Then
on-
just go to.
we have to go. What's Gordon Slater?
Oh, the 14 most obscure laws in Australia, right? So we've got some stupid laws here. Select your. Oh, nah, fuck that one off. Nah, there's a video. I sent a video. If you go, keep going. Why? What the fuck's going on?
Because this is all.
You're in business, fucking thing. Go to Instagram.
It's
Oh my-
Instagram now. That's Instagram.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, we're going to this festival, right?
Today we're going to a Viking music festival with no rules. This is Roskilde.
There's a
Located
dude
about an
getting
hour from
fucking
Copenhagen, Denmark,
shelved a
Roskilde
whole
is an
beer
8-day
on his
camping
ass.
festival that hosts over 100,000 people. One of the reasons I say it has no rules is because you have to rush in like a Viking and fight off tens of thousands of people to even claim your camp spot. And because Denmark is one of the safest countries in the world, there's effectively no security. So people wheel in wagons full of alcohol and party all day and all night. You can play drinking games all day. My favorite is Ool Bowling. This is a Danish game where you use a soccer ball to knock over your opponent's beer and then they have to chug it. You can do a Viking beer bong, surf a table down a hill, or go to Dream City where people build houses and host raves. People also bring in giant speakers and host DJ sets all around the camp. These makeshift DJ parties are sick. And finally, some of the biggest artists in the world play here. Roskilde is a one-of-a-kind music festival. I definitely recommend it. And all the money they make goes to charity. Like and follow to see
Well-
more cool stuff around the world.
And remember to subscribe and like, and click the share button.
I subscribe. See you.
Yeah, no,
It,
fuck that.
it goes back to the fucking drug fucking cartels.
No, but that's a charity, so we can claim that on tax.
yeah. Oh no,
We're going to Denmark.
this one's good. I've seen this one. It's called like how.
No, but that dude was chugging a whole beer in his asshole.
Oh no, that was fucking. What the fuck? Yeah, you shelve. You know,
He was shelved a whole beer. We've got to talk about that.
shelving fucking.
Have you ever shelved a beer in your asshole?
No. I've only done a fucking one of those things that clean your assholes out. You know.
Oh, the opposite way. So you've shelved like the saline. You've had an enema.
I've had the douche enema.
A douche. You're a douchebag.
Yeah. No,
Douching.
douche. Douche.
Anyway,
Fucking-
we'll move right on from that.
Okay, this one's about the beer levels. This one's fucking good. This is funny as fuck, right? So
Your optimal beer level, or OBL, is a number specific to you between 1 and too many beers that
Which is
results
pretty
in
much every podcast.
peak performance.
Yeah.
What is your OBL?
Oh, 900.
no, what, it was
That's
meant
it.
to play more.
No, he's talking about your optimum beer level. So,
yeah.
but just before we started, you'll probably hear it. We're a bit more pissed now because we hadn't had dinner and a whole bottle of fucking red wine. And now we're flowing a bit more. So,
I do.
optimum beer level for a podcast is about now.
Yeah, so that one's pretty funny. But there was actually that one went on a bit further on that too. But I don't know what happened to it. But what's this one? The potty pant.
Potty
Oh, this is
potty
fuck.
pant.
The
I haven't seen this one.
Oh,
The potty pant is essentially
it's a
a
zipper
pair of
on your
pants with a
ass.
zipper sewn into the rear, in addition to the front. This allows you to have the choice of how you want to use the bathroom. There is nothing worse than being caught in a compromising position. Some men don't really have the option to just put it off, and they have to go immediately. I know it's a strange concept at first, but once you get past that, it's so freeing not having to worry about where to go, number 2.
I love that they zip from the back to the front. I can go to the bathroom anywhere without having to compromise my body. It's so empowering. There's not always a bathroom available, but now it doesn't matter where I'm at. I go on my terms.
My father happens to be very handy with the sewing machine and was very supportive of the potty pant concept. He really helped bring the project to life. After going over a couple prototypes, we found the perfect design. I couldn't have done it without him. So now we can offer men another way to explore more freely and see new destinations without being inhibited by number 2. The potty pant. Freedom and empowerment for men.
I got a whole different fucking turn of events on that one.
That's fucked.
I already have a market for that, right? Chick Dick's gonna buy them for for all his new prospective clients. So he just zips it down straight into the ass, and you're fucking having a good time. That's not made for doing a shit, right? That's made for getting fucked in the ass.
Oh. The potty pant.
It's not a potty pant. It's a fuck pant.
We're doing a potty right now. Let's not call it a potty anymore.
So anyway, it's basically a zipper straight down the seam of your ass crack. So it's easy access. It's not for the exit.
Well, he was saying it was like having a shit.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need a pair of fucking boxes that do the same thing.
What's the fucking comment say there?
Hold on,
Put your specs on, Wes.
I'll put my glasses on because I'm 40. I said to someone the other day, I said I'm the 3 Fs, fat, 40, and fucking fabulous. Finally, men can feel empowered in their most vulnerable position. This is my greatest invention to date, and I could have made it without the help of my father. I love burritos. Shirt was a nice touch. I don't think of that. Plot twist. That's not what they're for. Exactly what I said. That's not what they're for. They're for getting fucked in the ass easily at a nightclub. You got fucking South Park there with the teacher. What's the teacher's name? Mr. Garrison. So what about the undies? No, well, you just have the little fucking... Anyway, that's for getting fucked in the ass. It's not for going to the toilet. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move right on.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no, we're going backwards to where we'd already done last week's fucking...
Well, are we out for the night?
No, we got... what the fuck's that one?
That's the one we just...
Today we're going to a Viking music
Oh, no,
festival.
we did that
with
one. We did that one.
We did that one.
All right. We're still going. We're still looking for a few more that we had, and I can't get access to the... What's this one?
Oh,
This is level 4 of eating street food in India until I shit myself.
This dude's funny, man. Look at this food, bro.
We have kacholi, I don't really know what it is. Oh my god, it's pink.
It looks like diarrhea.
Oh, that is spicy.
So
That's
he's over
spicy.
there eating
I'm a little bit worried why it's pink.
street food until he shits himself.
I don't really know what that pink is,
Fucking
but...
raw.
Oh. Had a little hit of little sweetness. Alrighty, job's done.
Alrighty guys, I'm back home now and I managed to not get sick the whole entire time I was in India for 3 weeks.
He literally there's another 3 or 4 videos of that. So a level 4 eating street food in India until I shit myself. So he just went to every still street vendor and they're just like getting it fucking ready with their hands. There's fucking flies all over it. And he was there for 4 days and he didn't shit himself.
Well, fuck, man, he must have a lot of guts, eh?
Yeah, so that's
I remember when I was in Thailand and I was like fucking...
Oh, you came home sick for fucking...
I was cool as fuck, but like... oh no, the last night there, like, we went out partying and shit, and then the chick I was hanging out with was like, she goes, "Oh, let's have some fucking pork, like the pork side shit," and I'm like, "Yeah, but we'd had all this fucking alcohol,
the street food,
yeah, street food. We had all this alcohol, like, you know, it was blue alcohol. They rang the bell and they shouted, it was like You know, I don't
You
know.
were paranoid as fuck, is what you're saying.
The ethanol, well, I didn't know. Like, I've
Yeah.
never been overseas before. It was the first time. It was years ago now. But, like, I ate that and I was
Fuck, that was
fucking...
funny.
That was a funny night.
There's so many funny stories.
Wes, we're going to go wake you up and you fucking starkers.
Yeah, we'll put this one on Patreon. But anyway, we'll just write that one down for Patreon.
Yeah.
But no, one of the funny stories in there, you were sitting there getting your hair fucking braided. And you're off your face. And I've walked into the fucking hair salon. And you're like, hey, bro, how you going? And you're waving like in the mirror. You're like, hey, you got to give me a high five in the mirror, but I was like behind you. You're that fucked. You didn't realise that you were fucking high fiving in the mirror.
Fucking, I don't know what the fuck was in those drinks over there in Thailand, man. But fuck me, like,
Fucking hell.
that was a fucking months of time. But yeah, I remember what. Like, I came to get you out of the motel room and you're fucking starkers and you're standing there going...
No, this is going on Patreon.
Yeah, that's right. You're starkers. And I'm going, fucking, Wes, get your fucking clothes on. Wake up, you can't. We've got to go. We've got to fucking get to the airport.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to hear the rest of this story, you got to sign into our Patreon. We are out tonight. You've got a fucking good episode right here, but we are still going. But you'll have to log into Patreon to do it. See you guys. Fucking love you.
Right, we're going to keep going.
Thanks for fucking listening. Yeah, we are going to keep going. But it's only going for Patreon.
Raw SOS taking over the scene. Adam and Wes, the ultimate team. They're bringing the heat, bringing the noise, breaking down barriers, making some noise. Unfiltered, uncensored, straight from the heart. These brothers ain't playing, they're taking it far. From crazy confessions to stories untold. Raw SOS is unmissable. Bold. So come on, join, be part of the crew. Raw SOS is waiting for you. Adam and Wes, they're here to stay. Tune in, turn it up, let's hit play.
Adam and Wes.
So we were like literally in the thick of it in Thailand, and we like this is
yeah,
going
yeah.
straight
Well,
on Patreon,
so
you will hear
fuck,
this
man,
on,
you know that time when you were on
our
the
Patreon. Yeah, we were fucked,
Oh, I
bro.
remember that was
You
fucking-
remember